आ जाओ भाई सब आ जाओ फटाफट आ जाओ। चलो वैसे 100 कॉइन में तो कुछ मिलता नहीं है, पर मुझे चुल हो रही है भाई लगाने की। मुझे चुल हो रही है 100 कॉइन लगाने की। क्या करूँ इस चुल का। मेरी 100 कॉइन लगाने की चुल हो रही है। चलो लगा ही देते हैं। ओहो, कोई बात नहीं, होता रहता है होता रहता है। हाय शुभन रोय, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो। हेलो हेलो सबको हेलो। भाई कल तो रेज वेट हो गया, आज क्या होगा देखते हैं यार, आज क्या होता है। हम्म, देखते हैं क्या होगा आज। क्या फिर स्पिन मिला है, क्या मिला। तो एक दो मैच खेलते हैं, रेज वेट हो गए छोड़ देंगे, तो खेल लेंगे। ये तो गोल पोचर है शायद। डर रहा है। चलो फटाफट। 10 मैच हारे हुए थे। हाय मैन नेन 7, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम ब्रो। 1 वर्सेस 1। आज अपने से रेज वेट करने आया अपने आप को इस गेम में। कोई फ्रेंडली हो यार, ओनली डिविजन्स। मॉड्रिच खेल गए, पेड्री भी है। रोदरी पेद्री रोदरी पेद्री रोदरी पेद्री। डिफेंस का क्या बनाया हुआ है भाई ने।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
मैच आफ्टर दिस मैच देखते हैं ब्रो. देखते हैं मैच के बाद.
So that's got things underway.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Modric.
And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this?
क्या मेसी है यार मेरा. क्या ही तो मेसी है.
Now it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a decent clearance.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! And that has been cleared. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through.
राउड भाई कहाँ है? आ जाएंगे राउड भाई अभी 5-10 मिनट में आ जाएंगे खुद.
Zanetti. David Villa.
Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Villa. He's David Villa!
Villa really had a clever
नहीं
trick
आया तो
to
अच्छा
shake off
पनौती
his
है.
opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in
पनौती.
disappointment.
यार जिसने भी लाइक नहीं किया फटाफट लाइक कर दो यार. जस्ट डबल टैप ऑन योर स्क्रीन. 2 बार अपनी स्क्रीन पे टैप करके लाइक कर दो भाई लोग. क्या कर रहा है यार? टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है ओपोनेंट का.
And it's Rivaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Serginho's cross. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Out for a throw. Modric. For Messi. Nedved stands tall and stands strong.
गलत.
Now that looks a decent ball. Spread it left. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass is just off target. And we've
Half
reached
time
half-time.
0-0.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
अरे यार अच्छी खासी मेरी ड्रिबलिंग रोक
Not
दी.
going to make any further progress now. He's in plenty of space here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence.
आउटसाइड तो मिली. चलो.
Zanetti. David Villa. And it's Modric. Zanetti. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. It's Luis Suarez!
सीधा मारना था.
Denied brilliantly.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Dias. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And it's Messi. Modric. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh,
क्या आज मोरिनो खरीदा नहीं. पहले से था यार जोशु.
That's a great effort. There was
पहले
very
से था
little
मेरे
backlash
पास.
to indicate what was coming.
यूज करता था कभी कभार. आज वही यूज कर रहा हूँ. लेकिन ये सुआरेज इतना गंदा क्यों हो रहा है. नेमार ज्यादा अच्छा खेलेगा आई गेस मैच उससे. भाई जिसने भी लाइक नहीं किया फटाफट लाइक कर दो यार.
Substitution for
जस्ट
Manchester
2 बार अपनी
United.
स्क्रीन पे टैप करना है
Number
आप लोगों को लाइक
69.
time
करने के
then
लिए.
for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, Modric. Number 21, David Villa.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
6,
contemplating their next change here.
coming on the field. Number
Serginho.
14, Mbappe. Number 7,
Pedri.
Pedri.
Now
Number
looking to orchestrate a
22,
counter.
Neymar.
Nicely
Number
weighted ball.
33,
Messi in acres of space. Shoots!
लेट्स
Really
गो.
well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the
हेलो ब्रदर.
significance of
राइट इन
taking the
इंग्लिश
lead
ब्रदर. राइट
should
इन
be our
इंग्लिश.
initial reflection, and that's priceless.
क्या भाई पनौती.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the
पीछे
manager would
पीछे
have
रो
seen
पीछे
it,
रो
an
पीछे
impact
रो.
sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back.
Climbs up big! So close to
ओलिवर
drawing
खान ने
level.
बचा लिया.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going
आज उल्टा
behind.
हो
It's
गया.
not like
शांति
they
रखो
have
भाई. मैच
any other
खत्म कहाँ हुआ है
option
अभी.
now.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
क्या बोलूं मैं
Great
इस पे.
corner. And he did the
उनको
rest.
कमबैक करना
Yeah,
है
it
इसकी
all
तो
came
बहुत।
from some really smart
मेसी
movement, Peter. Did the
ऑफ
defence
साइड
let
नहीं।
themselves down by not picking him up? I think
मेसी
And
मार दे।
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
कोई मार दो यार, कोई मर्द का बच्चा ही मारेगा।
And the keeper beats
है
it
ही नहीं कोई
away.
मर्द।
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have
अरे
to settle
लो
for
ना
a draw
यार,
now.
इसको जस्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट से लाया, इससे एक बॉल वो नहीं ली गई।
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
अरे
That was
यार,
well played, well stopped.
एम्बाप्पे को देनी होती है, किसको दे देता हूँ मैं तो।
Serginho.
एक अटैक, एक अटैक, एक अटैक।
And that is as far as it goes.
क्या दिक्कत है
Yes, it
तुझे
came a
कर्ल में?
bit
वहां से
high
कहाँ से
intense
जाता है
and
यार
tricky.
कर्ल?
And both sides, as it turns out.
अच्छा भला जीत रहा हो तो ये पता नहीं क्या एंड वक्त पे हो जाता है ना यार इसका। नहीं करना भाई 1v1, किसी के साथ नहीं करना है कुछ। डिवीजन में हो नहीं रहा। बेल से भी उम्मीदें नहीं है ज्यादा। वाह, वैन डाइक आ गए, रोबर्टो कार्लोस वगैरह आ गए सामने तो भाई। ब्लिट्स कल राहुल है। कंटनोना भी है भाई इसके पास। खेल खत्म।
Well, what a
यार
scene we
नींद भी
have
आ रही,
here.
पता नहीं
There's
क्यों।
a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Germany.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
I don't know F2N, welcome to the stream bro।
And that gets things running.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match
अरे
winner,
इसका कीपर
Peter,
ही आगे आ
but
गया।
with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
अरे मेरे भाइयों, सीधा पास है।
Now it's Inzaghi.
इतने भी क्या नोबड़े प्लेयर
Shifted
हैं। ये
upfield.
गलत है, ये गलत पास था, ये मैं
Wilson.
मानता हूँ भाई। लेकिन जो सीधे हैं ऐसे।
And it's Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. Germany looking to pass. Rummenigge!
स्लाइड मारा भाई, तो स्लाइड ही मार।
Pedri. David Villa. This is promising. He's picked his way through. That's good running with the ball. This looks... There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United!
रूमेनिगा और इस लिवरपूल सुआरेस।
There is the breakthrough!
लिवरपूल वाला ही
And
अच्छा
he's
गया
only
यार।
too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some
फिर
truth in it.
कर्ल नहीं किया तूने, अरे गोल तो गया यार।
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time when
अरे
they
भाई
can't
ये
afford to let
किस्मत
their
देख
focus slip.
कितना मतलब
Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Oh, he's
ये
been caught
देखो
napping.
Might
गिराओ
want to be
इसको तो गिराओ
careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. And it's Messi.
भूल
Mateus
जाता हूँ यार कभी कभार
so
कौन सा
cleverly
मेसी है
bypassed the press. Germany trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively,
एक थ्रू
and then you
पास
look
भी
to hit
इससे
it
दिया नहीं गया
with a
पूरा
long
ऐसे
ball
क्रॉस
quickly on the counter attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robson applies the finish. And he comes up trumps again.
Robson really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
जेड मुलर है क्या सामने दिखा तो नहीं अबे ले यार कमेंट पढ़ रहा हूँ बॉल ले गया
Rummenigge, he's having a go. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it
क्या
goalwards.
ओलिवर खान नशे वशे करके खेलता है क्या
Saliba.
बच गया
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way past. Cross goes in there. That is it. And the first half is done.
मेरे
So
पास है
it's
क्या है भाई
been a
आपके
more than
पास
satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on
मुलर है
after
क्या
the break.
नाम लिखा अपना जेड
On
मुलर
the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Filippo Inzaghi. Referee has just said play on. David Villa. Now it's Inzaghi. Threads one in. Oh, shoot, real chance!
ले भाई
Loose
कल
ball
करने को
now,
बोला
to
था
chase on
कर
to
दिया तेरा
retrieve it.
कल देख लिया
You have to say that was an
देख लिया भाई तूने
exemplary tackle. Stopped him
कब
dead
मारा
in his
उसने कब
tracks.
मैंने किया
Now it's come to nothing. Saliba. Rodri. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's Inzaghi! Well, that's pretty
क्रिकेट
clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to
नहीं नहीं
score.
बहाने मत
Obviously,
दे
he's not
अब
going to
दौर
allow
के आ
that,
रहे हैं
Peter, is he?
आर्यन अहमद वेलकम टू द
Great
स्ट्रीम
chance
ब्रो
here from position A1.
मार दे यार
An
मैं तो बोलता हूँ
opportunity then to
मेसी
pull
यार
clear here.
प्लीज भाई क्रॉस बार नहीं
Messi!
तो क्रॉस
Can he
बार भी नहीं
finish
लगा
it from
ऊपर से ही
there?
चली गई कोई बात नहीं होता रहता है
And here's Inzaghi. Messi. Filippo Inzaghi.
अगर चले जाएगा इतना ओपन अरे
That
पकड़
pass isn't the best. They want to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's
मार दे
Inzaghi!
ले भाई
He has done it!
तो लगा यार चिपू विप करेगा
Germany
मार
are
ही दिया
all square. move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Filippo Inzaghi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
David Villa.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi goes short. No way through, so back it comes. He's
Free
gone
kick.
down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
भागो ना रे.
Quickly. Thinks a
रुक
chance
दे.
for a shot!
रुक दे.
Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on
ये
its head.
एनिमी के कार्ड.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he
ये
probably
थ्रू
didn't
भी
even have
इतना
time
मतलब
to
इतना
think about it
आगे
too much.
कोई प्लेयर रिसीव ही ना करता है ऐसा थ्रू.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Now it's Bale. Closing in on goal.
अरे मार दे. अरे ये क्या? अबे ये क्या
What an
मारा
excellent
इसने?
save. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's been slipped through. He came in
हो गया
hard,
भाई मेरा
very
इस गेम
hard.
से.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
करता रहा क्लियर ये भाई.
That's just playing
हंस
it
ले तू
safe
भी
and
साले.
simple.
कॉल कर ले
Look,
कॉल
there
कर
has to
ले.
be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
एक तो
No
इतना
half
क्लियर
measures
ना
from
ये
here.
लोग जैसे डिवीजन 1 में लो भाई पहुंचने ही वाला है. भाई को 2 पॉइंट चाहिए बस ऐसे खेल रहे हैं कि मतलब
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Bale. Foot in.
ले ले नेमार एक और ले ले और अंदर क्रॉस को दे दे. अंदर क्रॉस दे दे.
Plays it across.
मैथ्यूस वही
And
तो
it's
मार दो
hoisted
सालो.
clear. That's that, the end. Manchester United played
लास्ट
more
मैच
than
है
a
अब
part
मेरा.
in what has been a very exciting
और
game.
लास्ट मैच है कुछ नहीं खेलना है. सोल्ड आउट ही कर दूंगा मैंने ये सारे स्ट्राइकर्स को. मैंने स्ट्राइकर ट्राई. क्या खेलूं यार. हाँ फर्नांडो टॉरेस भी बढ़िया खेलता है. तो खिलाता है नेक्स्ट मैच अगर ये वाला अच्छा है. भवनीत सिंह मी एट 1407. मैं क्या करूं भाई उसका. मैं क्या करूं ये बताओ. क्या बोलूं मैं इस पे. मैं क्या बोलूं क्या भाई मैं. रोनाल्डो तक है भाई के पास. हम्म, हो गया भाई. ये मैच पूरा अच्छे से खेलते हैं, पूरा एकदम। You are burnt man,
Well,
hope
what a scene
you
we have
reach
here.
division too
There's a
fast.
real expectant
ऐसा है
buzz in
क्या
the
भाई?
stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring
मेरे
to
हालात
go
तो लगे दे रहे
any
डिवीजन
minute
2
now.
वाले भी, आके देखते हैं।
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's played into the area. Rodri clears it away. Messi goes steaming forward. Now it's Berbatov. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking to play him in. He's through, now is he in? Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Del Piero, into the channel. Pedri. And he skips past his man. And here's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rodri, Madrid looking to pass their... And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Messi. David Villa. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And here's Pedri. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Messi. And it's Conte. He can run onto that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pedri. Now it's Messi. Great ball and he's... Big chance! Really well taken goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Villa. David Villa puts his foot on the gas.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
टीम दिखा सामने वाले की डेंजरी टीम है भाई उसकी साला रोनाल्डो ले रखा है उसने 107 वाला डिलीट भी है पेटो पोंटमोला सब भरे हुए हैं भाई डिफेंस देख यार ऑलमोस्ट लेटेस्ट प्लेयर्स है सारे
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then
Messi.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to
8,
their benches.
Del Piero. Coming on the field. Number 17.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Number 11.
Looking for options for movement. Check claims comfortably. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Varane was in no mood for any of that. Rodri. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, this looks sharp. Conte proves too strong. Now it's Cantona. Cantona charging forward, the ball at his feet. Adriano!
अगर कंटेन होना से ड्रिबलिंग करवा रहा है
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Added minute has been indicated.
Cantona. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's had a hit.
Kante
And collective
Angolu,
relief
Angolu.
etched on the faces of the defenders. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And
बरसों बाद
as far as it goes.
करोड़ों सालों बाद
Perhaps not
जीत
quite
मिली
utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most
काफी सालों
importantly,
बाद
they
जीत
have
मिली है भाई फर्रांडो टोरेस बढ़िया है यार उसको भी लेता है रुको फर्रांडो टोरेस 69 minutes later सालों बाद मिली है भाई जीत काफी गाइस लाइक कर दो यार जिसने भी लाइक नहीं किया फटाफट से क्या कर रहे हो आप लोग लाइक नहीं कर रहे बस 7 सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए गाइस 200 सब्सक्राइबर करने के लिए जिसने भी सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया सब्सक्राइब भी कर लो लाइक तो करना ही है। कौन आ गया सामने डिवीजन 1 वाला? एग्जाम तो मेरी भी है यार, लेकिन परसों से है। वाह। अबे यार मेरे को एक, जितने भी प्लेयर है इसकी टीम में, दोनों स्ट्राइकर, एक एएमएफ, दो डीएमएफ, तीन डीएमएफ सॉरी, चार इसके ये डिफेंडर, सबका कुछ लेना देना नहीं मेरे को, कुछ, सबको पेल दूं। ये जो गोलकीपर ले रखा है ना इसने, इतना दिमाग खराब करता है ना भाई ये मेरा, तो इतना दिमाग खराब, कहीं से भी कुछ भी कर लो। पता नहीं क्या इसका चस्का है, गेम वालों को भी अभी सबको मिला है तो एक दो हफ्ते के लिए एकदम इसको बना रखा है भाई। ज्यादा ओवर रेटेड कर दिया इसको तो, कि भाई तो ये ने वो तो जाने ही नहीं देता।
So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already
इतना
palpable.
मतलब इतना गुस्सा चढ़ता है ना ये सामने दिख
Well, the
जाता है मेरे
stage is
को।
set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
अभी
voice,
देख लेना,
and
अभी
there's a
लाइव
real
देख लेना।
sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days,
मतलब
Peter,
इसके
gets a lot
ऊपर
of
से पास
criticism,
भी
but
पूरे
it's unfair. Any
माथे पर
system can
पास
work
आते हैं इन लोगों के,
if
क्यों
you've
भाई?
got the right players.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got away. Real chance!
ले साले ले,
Oh,
150 ना
Manchester
बनता ना ये
United!
कीपर, बहुत स्मार्ट
What
असिस्ट की
about
मेहनत भाई भाई।
form?
ले बेटा,
You don't keep those out.
ले
He
बेटा,
knew, he just
और
knew.
आओ
Oh,
वन
that's an
मिलियन में,
incredible shot. The dip and the
और आओ
curve he
1
managed to
मिलियन में,
get
और
to it.
लो ये गोलकीपर।
Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 11,
आज
I
तो नहीं
doubt
छोड़ूंगा
very
ये
much
कीपर
that this
को।
was in the script. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Berbatov.
मार दे यार, यहाँ से ही मार दे।
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni, Mateus. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here,
लो ये लो
Peter,
ना, इतना
particularly
प्रेशर बना
from
रखा है
those
उसने,
guys up front.
Yeah,
फिर
and
भी वो
it
पास कर
just, I
दे rहा है।
suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it
जा
blanket
भाग जा।
suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
जितने गेम आ रहा हूँ ना, आधे टाइम तो इसने ऐसे ऐसे सेव किया ना, वो भी मेरे
Will be a
90
throw
90
in.
मिनट पे, 90 मिनट पे सेव किया हुआ है भाई ने।
That's tidy. Now here's the delivery. Terrific header. It's bounced
ओ
there off the
यार,
post.
तो भाई बड़ा प्लेयर है, अरे होगा भाई। अब इंसान 7 7 8 8 शॉट ऑन टारगेट मार रहा है, सारे सेव,
Odo is
सारे मतलब भाई,
always
कुछ
looking to
तो
play
छोड़ भाई,
quality
एक
balls.
आदत तो छोड़।
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Davis.
हाँ, ये कांते से तो ये
And
सब
it's
करा है।
Davis.
ये
It
देखो
looks
पूरा
very
ऊपर
much
ऊपर
like
से
they'd be
पास
happy to
भाई,
settle
एकदम
for this
दिखा रहा है
narrow
कि मैं
lead at the
प्लेयर हूँ।
break.
And it's Cruyff. Xabi Alonso. Brilliantly cut out.
बच गए।
Mateus. Messi running with the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was... Goes for a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now,
ऑन गोल, हाँ
Peter.
ऑन गोल हो
They've been
गया।
rewarded for their courage, for their attitude,
तेरा
for
जो
their
खान करते उससे
application,
कम ही
and
है
now they
ना
want another.
भाई।
After 45
Calm,
minutes,
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
तो 2 साल
Very
लगा
nice.
देता है डबल टच करने में, भाई क्या फायदा दबाने का, ये बताओ।
And the equaliser, and we're all square. And the
इवन
whistle
दबाने का
goes for
कुछ है भी है
half-time.
फायदा।
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So
टॉरस
all
को
square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
substitution on the field. Number 21, Suarez.
Second period then underway.
Number 18.
मैं
Manchester
ऊपर से
United
पास
are
दूं तो इनकी
probably
टांग
feeling
अड़ती है, सबकी
relatively
टांग।
good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
मस्ती देख रहे हो अभी जो आगे लाया।
Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
भाई फ्री
Oh,
किक
that's
है,
a foul in a
लेकिन
dangerous
गोल था,
area.
पता है ये डबल टच एंड शूट। रेड दे दो, रेड है भाई, क्लीन
And
रेड।
he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
टॉरस की
Well,
फुल स्टैमिना।
perhaps
अबे अभी तो लाया
deliberately
हूँ
it was
टॉरस को
cynical,
भाई,
and you have to understand
अभी
the
तो लाया हूँ
frustration
जस्ट।
of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
मार दे यार मेसी,
Messi ready to try one.
Yeah, that's such a good
मार
position
दे
too.
यार।
Messi!
उसकी जात दिखी गई, वैसे भी नहीं जाती।
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
अरे भागना कि छोड़ देते हो
And
भाई
now
तुम।
a sudden chance to counter. Now it's
गलत दे
intact.
दिया यार, इतना होल्ड क्यों नहीं
Xavi
रखा भाई।
Alonso. That's a cute ball. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must
भाग
stay
भाग
forward for
मेसी।
now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi going face to face with his great rival, and he was alert to it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hoisted in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for
पास
their
तक नहीं
next
निकलने दे रहे
substitution.
ऐसे, इतना एक गोल मार दो ना,
Zanetti
इतना मजा आएगा।
driving forward.
एक पास मैथ्यूज।
That has been cut short.
105 क्या क्या ये मिले हुए फ्री के साला।
Well, there's the
जब
clearance.
जरूरत होती तब तो निकलता नहीं इनसे पास, ऐसे आड़े टेढ़े सब निकलवा लो, सब निकलेगा इनका।
Now it's Villa.
Don't you just love the
तो
level of
स्लाइड में
intensity
अपनी
here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Conte. Cruyff. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
ये सबको रोनाल्डो बनने जो अंदर से पास देना है ना।
Well
अरे
seen.
दे दे
Saw
भाई,
that
क्या
coming.
घुमा
That
रहा है।
was well played, well stopped.
भाग ले यार विला, विला।
He's had it taken off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
ड्रॉ नहीं चाहिए यार, मेरे को जीतना है।
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. So that's
टैग भी नहीं
it.
करने
It is
देते
all
इतना.
over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
ड्रॉ. किस्तों पे तो पॉइंट दे रहे. अच्छा कर दिया डिजन वाले को. हरा ही देता भाई. अगर ये मैथ्यूस ने अगर वो पास निकाल देता ना, दोनों डिफेंडर उस पे चढ़ गए थे. एक उसको ऐसे ट्रेवेला जैसा देना था बस. भले अभी स्ट्रिंग पीछे करके देख ले, दोनों उस पे चढ़ रहे थे, उसको एक ट्रेवेला करके देना था सीधा फर्नांडो टोरेस के पाँव पे. कि नहीं भाई, दिखा देते हैं ना अपनी जात कि हम फ्री में मिले हुए हैं. अरे तो कुछ ही दे देता, नॉर्मल सीधा थ्रू ही दे देता भाई. कुछ तो देता. साले ने उनके ही पाँव पे बॉल मार दी. उनके ही पाँव पे बॉल मार दी. हाँ हाँ. अजहर मदन सारी, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो. सब ठीक है. ये गोलकीपर देख रहे हो भाई का.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
मैं चला
The
सोने कल
stage is
एग्जाम है.
set for a
सो जाओ
spurring
ब्रदर.
showdown
गुड
here. The
नाइट.
supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a
बेल राइट विंग
talisman
पे
for
क्या कर
both
रहा है? यदि
club and
क्रॉसिंग
country,
है क्या?
Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around.
अरे
And remember
तुम्हारी
all that
भाई.
beautiful technical
अरे मत
football.
खेलो यार
Goes
ऐसा.
for a shot! He's
मत
beaten the
खेलो. बच
keeper,
गए.
but hit the post. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Messi. He's got away. That is good pressure.
फिजिकल
Just
नाम की
hounded
चीज
him
थोड़ी
off
है
it.
इसमें भाई. ऐसा नहीं,
Messi
2 सेकंड
really
तो
has the
होल्ड रख ले
confidence
उसके
and
साथ.
skill to be able to hold the ball
तुरंत
up
दिखा
like
देते
that
अपनी.
until support
भाई देखो,
arrives a little
50
sooner.
है मेरा फिजिकल
Just
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट
maybe
पे.
there he
सब ले जा.
overdid it slightly and should have released it because
अरे
the
यार इसको
support was
रोको.
arriving quickly.
David Villa puts his foot on the gas. Looking for a runner. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
अरे ले ले
He's
यार.
found a way through. Chance, surely!
डिफेंडर भी मेरे बड़े
Goal,
तगड़े हैं यार कसम से.
Barcelona! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have the first goal.
दे दो, अब
Well, this
फाउल है.
should allow them to
शाबाश.
be a bit more expansive, although
यार
they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rodri has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
कल
Really
रहा
got
का
a
तो
shot
कल
there,
रहा
didn't
पूरा
he?
स्ट्रीम
That's
दिखाऊंगा.
very well played.
जरूर भाई.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi, lovely bit of skill. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's Messi.
अरे इतना तगड़ा
Taking
स्प्रिंट.
no chances there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was
भाग
no
ले
way
फर्नांडो
through.
टोरेस.
Fernando Torres.
ठीक यहाँ से मार दे, मैं तो बोलता हूँ. मार दिया
Rijkaard
बस.
defending his corner stubbornly.
चल
Still a
यार,
very
क्या भागे
Dangerous
जा रहा
man.
है पागल
Well, the
जैसा.
box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
कुछ
And
काम
no,
के नहीं है
he's
ये.
seen through all of that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half.
कौन है
They've
ये
got the
सामने वाले
lead
का ये
and that
भाई?
gives them something to build on after the break.
कौन है यार?
Yeah, you don't get any
साला ये
points for
कौन?
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully
बस
this
किसी
is
को
still very
कॉन्टेक्ट साले
stable.
का.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they
लेकिन
don't even
फेक
look as
शॉट
if they
लेके
knew what they were
पीछे से
doing.
भी नहीं होता इसका.
Now it's
ये
Bale.
क्या होता रहता है ना ये.
Chouameni. Now Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
कुछ नहीं है ये man.
Mateus.
किसी काम के
Messi.
नहीं है ये लोग ना.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
भाग तो ले.
Barcelona appear to be
सही में
having
किसी
their
दिन ऐसा
number of
गुस्से में
players
आके ना इनको
stay up front all the time.
सोल्ड ही कर दूंगा कसम
Well,
से.
it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
कसम से सोल्ड करने वाला हूँ सबको ना. इसको तो पहले करूंगा मेसी को. इसको येलो कार्ड मिला कि रेड ही ना मिल जाए इसको.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Number
हाँ उधर को जाओ, उधर को पास दूंगा. इनको ऐसा लग रहा है उधर को दूंगा. इसको भगाऊंगा.
16.
भाग अकेले.
Modric.
Coming on the field.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Berbatov. And he's in on goal.
मार दे.
No
और ले
messing
लेना
around,
टाइम
just
भाई.
bludgeoned
और टाइम ले
away.
लेता थोड़ा.
Number
खाना पीना खा के
23.
पूरा ब्रेक लेके ही मारता.
Emery. Substitution.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nice looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves...
Shoots! Zanetti clears it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary.
नटमैक हो गया
This
ये.
is a formidable
नटमैक.
matchup.
ये सब मेरे
And the
प्लेयर
ball
के
is out
साथ ही
of
क्यों
play.
होता है भाई? मेरे को कोई बताएगा. सब ये अनोखी चीज है.
Oh, this looks sharp.
तो ऐसे ही मना बीच से कोई कैसा
And he's had
विजनरी
it
निकाल दे.
nicked away. And it's Modric. No way through there. Berbatov with the foul.
अरे यार इतना कुछ वन नहीं भाई. मेरा हो गया खेलने का लास्ट मैच.
Saliba gets a foot in here.
अरे दे दे
Keeper
यार
could be
बॉल.
danger here.
शाबाश.
Big chance. Really well
साला
taken goal.
सबसे देख रहा हूँ डेढ़ छाना बन रहा है.
Back on level terms. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in
ये
all of this.
वैन डाइक ने मेरी ना.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say,
एक गुड.
Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have
हर
left
जगह
in
आ
the tank.
जाता है क्या ये यार?
Messi, very much a
एक गोल
man
चाहिए.
of
एक
this
गोल.
moment.
अरे ले ना बॉल. वाह
Played back in,
वाह
shapes to shoot!
वाह, कोई बात नहीं,
Denied by
इजी
any
सेव था, इजी
defensive
सेव था,
save.
इतना कुछ
Really
खास नहीं किया।
anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is
ज़्यादा पंप
simple,
मत देना ओलिवर
defend
खान
this
को।
with your lives. He's got tall. Oh,
क्या
crossbar!
बोलूं, ये किस्मत देखना भाई
Oh,
मैं।
yes, it's there!
ये क्या
Saved in the
खेलूं भाई
day!
ये
This
गेम।
could well be it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding
हाँ
on.
हाँ, पेनल्टी
There's still a
प्लीज
bit left
पेनल्टी।
in it, Peter,
अरे
but they should
यार
find it
लो फ्री
necessary
किक है,
to avoid a slip-up now.
एकदम वो है भाई, तो पास देके मार दिया तो मार दिया।
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And this
प्लीज
an opportunity to pull level.
प्लीज मॉडरिच।
David Villa! Messi gets it away.
मारी
Quality
थी उस
ball.
दिन, डेविड विला ने मारी थी ये वाली ऐसे करके, तो मुझे लगा आज भी मारेगा।
And
हो गया मेरा, वहाँ पे गया, बंद करो इसको। चलो भाई, कल आना सब, कल।